Thank you so much, for loving the reel. Eid Mubarak to everyone. How's your week? Guys, how your week was? Tell me about your week. How was last week? Hectic? Okay. Peaceful, too cool. Hello. Amazing. You barely had any work. Thank you so much, Nivedita. Amazing. Was good, smooth. Lots of work, peaceful. Answers came, turbulent start. Sorry. Filled with unexpected money flow, amazing, full of realizations, week packed, studying for exams. Amazing. Because I have been giving you a lot of Reiki, working on your energies in the last week. Quite peaceful, very hard, a lot of emotional stress. You also got unexpected money. Amazing, Chayan. Fees recovered. Amazing. This week was hectic, but I was able to bounce back quicker, fully motivated. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm so happy. You could feel a lot of energy, and yes, money flow has increased. Amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Lovely, lovely. So everybody, you have your evaluation sheets. Last time's evaluations, you got saved from an online fraud. Oh, thank God. Okay, take care, Khushbu. You had some restlessness, felt some kind of protection. Amazing, amazing. Everybody, you have an evaluation, last week's evaluation sheets ready with you. If not, please go get it. Your husband got unexpected money. Amazing. I'm so happy to know that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so your pain just disappeared on Monday and your face is glowing. Hi everyone. Your hubby has become more calm. Lovely, lovely. I'm so happy. Thank you. Okay, lovely. I'm so happy to read all your comments. I'm happy to hear from you too. Lovely, lovely. The manuals are very precise, clear, and informative. Thank you so much. Loads of love to you guys as well. You have been unwell with viral, completely understandable. It's just there in the air. Sorry. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So let's get started in another 1 minute. I am fine, this little cough. You love the vacation pics. Thank you. You love all the reels and videos. Thank you. Please take care, Varsha. Okay, so sure. Yes, Sushmita. Don't worry. You got long time pending money. Amazing. Amazing, Nivedita. Okay. Yes, Tina. All right. So I will be explaining everything to you guys. So hold on. So let's get started. Hello, hello, hello to the ones who are starting now. We will start. Lovely, lovely. I'm so happy to know that you love all the sessions. I mean it. I truly mean it. Not a single compliment, single kind word is taken for granted. I'm so genuinely grateful for each and every one of you.
Recording in progress.
Hi everyone, this is Sheetal Sapan Matre and welcome to session 3 of the God Goddess Archangel Reiki workshop. Today's workshop is very important. We're going to continue from session 2. Uh, Very important to know how to send Reiki, what is the effect of Reiki. So keep last week's evaluation sheet ready and your pendulum ready as well. So, you know, traditional Reiki has, for two levels, they have two attunements. But God Goddess Archangel Reiki is not that way. Attunements are given almost after or before every session, depending upon the energy of the participants. You are 205 of you, and while giving attunements, a lot of energy work is also done so that your energy slowly increases. Because if it increases, zoom zap zoom, it can create issues. So while giving attunements and while giving Reiki energy to you all, to you guys, there are certain realizations that or certain information or downloads that I got about you guys. First thing, you are a vessel, okay? And Reiki is a divine energy which comes to you, through you, to others and yourself. So the better vessel you are, the better you will be able to heal yourself and heal others. It's like, a Samsung or an Apple, all right? So when you have a better smartphone, you're able to connect to the network more better. Your Wi-Fi is more better. Every functionality of the phone is much better. The camera is more better. Why? Because the device is such. So you are like a mobile phone, all right? And the entire network is what Reiki is all about. So how you receive, how you give, is dependent upon how or what kind of a vessel you are. So certain things that I got downloads while giving you attunements. A, many of you, okay, have your heart chakra heavy because of the trauma that you have gone through in the past, especially in personal front, which is, I would say, love life and toxic family. Some of you, not all of you. Secondly, some of you are also victims of abuse, and that keeps on, coming up again and again and again. The age group between um, 3 to 30 was very heavy for some of you. That's something I realized. Many of you are givers, so again, that's something, a pattern which every workshop has. But there were one or two, okay, uh, very arrogant, okay, very arrogant energy. Now, the one, see, I have list of all your names, okay, all your names while giving Reiki or attunements and all your names are there. So while giving, a lot of messages comes. So one or two people, please work on your ego and arrogance, because that's going to pull you down. Reiki is a different topic altogether. All right. So please be down, be gentle with your words, because your throat chakra and tongue is also an energy. So please take care of it. The ones who are very harsh with others, one or two people. Okay, because majority of the energy was very fluid and free flowing. So also when I was specifically giving you healing energy, okay, now there are different energies, okay. The one is to remove all the negativity, which went pretty smoothly. And one was healing energy. I could feel some of you had so much of blockage in receiving that you were not even ready to receive the healing energy. So Reiki always works at a very higher intellectual level. So don't worry, all right. Everything is going to be fine as we go ahead. Reiki will keep on healing you, making you feel better, making you more calmer, making you more nicer. But yes, there is a lot of emotional healing that needs to happen. Okay, that's an area where I felt a lot of work needs to be done. So while doing your personal healing also, I think majority of your Reiki energy will go for emotional healing. Now, everybody who has enrolled for the workshop, your names are over here. All right. And even if one or two enrolled yesterday, and so don't worry, you have also been taken care of. Now let's go ahead with the sessions ahead. I will keep on telling you whatever realization downloads I get while giving you attunements, while giving you Reiki energy. Okay. Now last time we had completed the organ system, where the issues are. We had also completed the chakra system. All right. Today we are going to, I think even emotional issues also we had covered. So we're going to cover lifestyle issues. All right, today. Now, lifestyle, when you will be doing professional Reiki, when you'll be giving Reiki to others, God Goddess Archangel Reiki, this is one of the major issues that you will find with this lifestyle. Because some of you had thyroid but could not find thyroid as an organ system an issue. You will find that issue in your lifestyle. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's understand what are the different types of lifestyle. With me, guys, everybody with me. I was so glad to read some of you got unexpected money. I'm so happy for that. Okay. So let's identify the lifestyle. All right. Lovely, Pooja, even you got. Recording is on. Recording is on. Let me check again. Recording is on. Okay. You received birthday cake. Lovely, lovely, Garima. Okay. So now I'm going to close the comment section. All right. And we're going to understand how this different lifestyle affects us. Okay. First is lack of balance. You know, when we are not having a balance in our life, our heart chakra starts becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. And when your heart chakra starts becoming heavier, as we have learned the organ system, it affects our physical heart and also affects our circulatory system, which is, you feel tired, lethargic. Obviously, if there's a lack of balance, any which way you will feel lethargic, but it kinds of makes your cup empty. And when your cup gets empty, you are not able to fill other people's cup. And in fact, there comes one day when you just snap at everyone. So balance is very important. Multitasking is glorified, especially among women, who are mothers, who are wives. You are expected to work like a man and raise your family like as if you have no work or no career. Even homemakers, they have so many responsibility. It is crazy. And of course, men too. Okay, you have to manage your family, and it's a challenge for everybody, irrespective of what gender you are or what gender you identify with. So lack of balance is something which really you need to sit down and stop glorifying multitasking to an extent where it is causing you disharmony in your life. Second is sleep issues. How many of you have sleep issues? Write down in the comment section. Yes. So what happens? Just before going to bed, all the thoughts that give us an anxiety pops up, right? All the thoughts that give us anxiety pops up, isn't it? Because those thoughts are there throughout the day with you. But you are so busy doing everything that those thoughts get submerged. And the moment you are completely about to relax, those thoughts come up at the surface and you get engaged with those thoughts. See, we cannot stop thoughts, okay? They are something, and 90% of the thoughts are not even our own. So when those thoughts come your mind before you go to bed, don't engage with them, okay? One day you won't engage with them, there will be a little conflict. Second day, again, there will be a conflict. Third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, the thoughts will just not bother you because your brain will get trained to not entertain those thoughts. So sleep issues, it's very important. It is said that there has to be a rhythm, okay, because our body follows a rhythm. So even if you're sleeping at say 2 o'clock, then there should be a pattern to it. So your body knows how to adjust your body according to your pattern that you have. But if one day you're going to sleep at 12, one day you're going to sleep at 11, one day you're going to sleep at 4, then it does become a problem. Third is hydration issue. I find it very interesting that people feel, oh, I forgot to drink water. And trust me, I am one of them. Okay. But water is so important for your hydration, your brain. In fact, we have a backbone, right? The vertebra, all right. It gets affected if you drink less water. Vertebrae, it gets affected if you drink less water. Our brain gets affected if you drink less water. In fact, our salivary glands get affected. So please, and I'll see either, this is one issue which you will find common when you are giving Reiki. Either it is overhydration, drinking too much water, or drinking too less water. All right, that's a major issue. Next is improper food. Somebody was asking, Sheetal, how do we increase our psychic ability? As I said, you are a vessel. You are like a mobile phone. All right. Now, if your mobile phone is filled with junk, okay, like so many pictures, so many things, will it operate properly? Tell me in the comment section. If your mobile phone is full of unnecessary data, will it function properly? Obviously, no, right? Similarly, our body is a vessel. The more junk food you eat, the more heavy it becomes. And obviously, it is not going to be a proper vessel of energy. Okay. So, Rituparna, if you want to know how to delete your mobile phone data, you'll have to check with someone. But it's pretty simple to delete information from your mobile phone. Yeah. Okay. Next is lack of self-care. How many of you have a schedule for self-care? How many of you have a schedule for self-care wherein you have one dedicated day that, okay, this is the day wherein I'm going to take care of myself. This is the day when I will take break no matter what. How many of you have that kind of? You need to have a schedule for self-care. All right. That is so important. In my case, I keep Mondays for self-care. All right. No matter what, even if my team is telling me that Sheetal, all appointments are booked, there's an urgent appointment, I'm like, sorry, Monday not happening. Because we all need to give that one day to ourselves. If you don't give that one day to yourself, then you'll have to give another 15, 20 days for healing yourself and the entire drama, trauma. So it's very important that you have a schedule that, okay, this particular day, I'm going to invest in self-care. You need to have a schedule that this every week I'm going to go for a hair treatment. Every week I'm going to do this. Or even if it is at home, have a schedule for self-care. All right. Next is addictions. We all have one addiction in common, which is mobile phones. Okay. Now, addiction of any kind, whether it is alcohol, whether it is food, whether it is any kind of addiction. All right. It does affect our life. And, I think Rituparna wanted to ask how to get rid of this eating improper food. Well, let me tell you, there is no magic wand that will come and, they will go zoom, zapak, and you will start eating healthy food. Or there is no magic wand for getting rid of addictions. But yes, when you give God Goddess Archangel Reiki to yourself, you are healing the issue that is causing addiction or that is causing improper intake of food. Because somewhere you have this strong realization. I have so many participants who, after doing God Goddess Archangel Reiki, tell me, Sheetal, I left sweets. I don't feel like eating them anymore. Sheetal, I left non-vegetarian food because I don't feel like eating it anymore. Don't worry, the ones who are hardcore non-vegetarian, oh my God, I don't want to turn vegan. I don't want to turn vegetarian. It is your choice, okay? As I said, God Goddess Archangel Reiki is an energy which helps you to understand what is for your higher good. So if you love eating, it's not going to make you not eat, okay? But whatever is good for you, it will make it happen with your support. It's not a coercive way of forcing you to do something. Okay. Next is lack of exercise. So how many of you went for a walk today or did some kind of exercise? Please, sitting in front of a television and rocking yourself is not an exercise. Huh? How many of you did exercise today? I did today after many days. So I'll also raise my hand, but for many days I was not doing. Okay. So a simple yoga, one yoga exercise, even if one yoga exercise you do for 30 seconds in a day, the effects are so profound. I have been doing the garland pose for like 2-3 weeks, and I have seen the fats in my lower abdomen literally go away. Please do not do any yoga exercise on your own without an instructor. You need to get proper yoga teacher and then you should do it. Okay, because not all yoga poses are suitable for everybody. You're running after your toddler. That's a mental and physical exercise. Okay, next is stress. We all know that 90% of the diseases, scientifically it is proven, 90 to 88% of the diseases are because of stress, right? How many of you have, when you go to the doctor, that's what your doctor will tell you, oh, it's stress. How many of you have seen that? In fact, majority of the skin diseases are because of emotional issues. Majority, and stress is the major cause. Okay, stress is the major cause. Majority of the skin diseases are because of stress. So God Goddess Archangel Reiki gives you the wisdom to not get stressed. You won't believe there are so many times people come up to me and they tell me, how come you are so relaxed? How come you're not panicking? How come, and I'm like, it's because of God Goddess Archangels. And I have been in very tough situations, wherein it was so tough, it was so difficult, but I just knew that God Goddess Archangels will take care. I just give God Goddess Archangel Reiki and I just calm myself down because I know that that they will have our back. Okay, so have that faith that will also reduce your anxiety, and God Goddess Archangel Reiki will give you that strength. Next is hygiene. So when you are giving Reiki, this you will be surprised that this will come as many times as a problem. And to communicate this to someone is very, very, you need to be very, you can't say, okay, I tried to evaluate why you have health issues. Hygiene. You're very unhygienic. You cannot talk to people like that, okay? If you are doing healing for someone and you identify that this particular person has a hygiene issue which is affecting their health, you will tell them in a very nice way. You just need to, maybe, you are in surroundings where cleanliness is not much, because of which your health is getting affected. So you have to be very, very careful how you speak. That's why while giving attunements, I saw 1 or 2 people whose energy was very arrogant. It can prove like a double-edged sword if you tell somebody in a very rude manner. Okay, so let's go ahead. Next is outside negativity. Okay, as I said, 90% of our thoughts are not even our own. Somebody will tell you something, you will be just nicely sitting, and somebody will come and tell you, you know what, nowadays it has been found that so many children are getting kidnapped. You are like, oh my god, you start thinking on that. All your childhood trauma flash comes in front of your eyes. You remember all the stories which you have seen, which you have read, which is related to child kidnapping, you start going into that entire cycle. Okay. And that now outside negativity is not only that. Outside negativity is also other people's jealousy. Now you tell me how many of you post something on Facebook? The ones who are not done my universe as my back work. Because the ones who are done my universe as my back work, I'm sure you're protected and safe if you're doing the rituals. So how many of you post something on social media and suddenly somebody falls sick or you fall sick or there's a big fight that happens? Right? And you are like, what is this? Why is this happening? So we will be learning all of that. Tomorrow we're going to learn a very powerful symbol. And today also one. So don't worry. This outside negativity is also a lifestyle issue. The reason it's a lifestyle issue is because when you are all dressed up and when you go out with all the confidence and when you do not get hyper because of God Goddess Archangel Reiki, people are like, what's with this person? All right. So that's how. At times, other people, you are with someone who's constantly complaining, a complaint box. That's also outside negativity, right? And knowingly, unknowingly, it affects you. When somebody is constantly cribbing, constantly complaining, it does affect you. So, that is lifestyle issue. All right. So we are going to learn God. We are going to give ourselves healing. So don't worry. So now, we all have our evaluation sheet with us. We're going to go to point number D. Okay. So I want you all to go through the list. The first method is that you go to the list and say, dear God, Goddess Archangel, which lifestyle issue is causing ill health in me? Okay. And you mark that. Or the second method, which I normally prefer doing, is the pendulum method. So what you do is you go through each lifestyle issue and ask, dear God Goddess Archangels, is this issue causing ill health in me? So for example, dear God Goddess Archangels, is lack of balance causing ill health in me? Okay. So the ones who have got no, it's a good sign. If you're getting no, it's a good sign. So imbalance is not causing ill health in you. So here if you get yes, okay, or you get a strong yes, that's a problem. I believe you would have already charged your pendulum. If not, quickly charge it, please. Lovely, Dhumati. Come on, everybody charge your pendulum, please. You can just hold it in your hand and say, dear God, Goddess Archangels, please clear the negativity from this pendulum. And then just show it what is a yes, what is a no, what is a strong yes, what is a strong no. Yes, you need to always charge and program your pendulum before every session. Do you want me to take you back to the charging? You can get it from my team. In case if you do not have a pendulum, you can use a ring, a finger ring. Okay, so a finger ring and a sturdy thread. Okay, so, okay, wait, I will show you session number 2. Okay. Any pendulum that you are attracted to is the best way to take an end pendulum. Okay, where is this? It is over here. How to clear and charge a pendulum. Page number 6. Okay. Everybody say, dear God, Goddess and Archangels, please clear the energy of the pendulum. Then show since Divine Master Healing Symbol and Panchmukhi Hanuman Kavach we're going to do tomorrow. You will directly go to step number 3. Say, dear pendulum, you over here. Okay, show them the direction. What is a strong yes? What is a strong no? What is a no? What is neutral? So see, over here I have given pendulum moving clockwise is a strong yes. Pendulum moving anti-clockwise is a strong no. Pendulum moving vertically, it's a yes. Pendulum not moving is neither a yes nor a no. That means it is a okay. Everybody done? Please write in the comment section done. Okay, very nice. Did you check the pendulum? Ask the pendulum your name. Ask the pendulum, dear pendulum, is my name so and so, and see if it is giving you the right answer. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm so glad all of you are done. Okay, now let's go to step number. Okay, now let's go to the next sleep issues. Let's find out, dear God, Goddess, Archangels, are sleep issues or is sleep issue causing ill health in me? Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, is sleep issue or is sleep issue causing ill health in me? If it is a no, move on to the next. Whatever the answer is, write down. Let's go to hydration issue. Dear God, Goddess, is hydration issue causing ill health in me? Please write it down. Next is improper food habits. Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, is improper food habit or is causing ill health in me? Dear God, okay, improper food habits. Next is addictions. Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, are addictions causing ill health in me? Wherever you're getting a yes or a strong yes, you're going to note that down. Next is, dear God, Goddess, is lack of exercise causing ill health in me? If it is neutral, then it is still okay. Like it is all right. You just write down whatever it is. If it's a yes, if it's a no, whatever you're getting it, just write it down so that it is for your reference. I'll take you to the evaluation sheet, everyone, so that it becomes an easier reference. Okay, I hope every one of you are filling over here. Next is stress. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you are going to get this as a, okay, let's hope so not. Dear God, Goddess, is stress causing ill health in me? How many of you got yes or a strong yes? Raise your hands. I told you, right? Humans, we are humans, okay? So it is very natural. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Okay. Dear God, now we are going to find out outside negativity. Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, is outside negativity causing ill health in me? Yeah. Sorry. All right. Now let's go ahead. Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, is hygiene issue causing ill health in me? Okay. Write down your answers. Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, is lack of self-care causing ill health in me? Everyone here written? In observation, you can, observation we have kept, if some message you get for a client, okay. Pratima is writing all the questions I got no because I'm doing fruit fasting for 15 days. Lovely, lovely. I'm so happy to know that. Sorry. So everybody please write down the observation is suppose we are getting some message while doing it, you may get a download. So you write that at the observation section. Okay. So Pratima, for example, Pratima will write it down that since I'm doing fruit fasting, I got all as no. So that she'll remember that next time when she goes back to her evaluation sheet. Okay. So now this sheet is for you guys only. Okay. Not for your clients. When we do how to give Reiki to others, you're not going to give this to the client. Okay. That take this is your evaluation sheet. We don't do that because diagnosis is not allowed. Okay. If you are not like you cannot say an organ system, this is for, and we are finding it out energetically. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead. So, Padma, you need to find out what your addictions can be. It can be a mobile addiction. It can be addiction to, addiction is something wherein you're obsessed with something which is unhealthy. Okay. So, overworking is also an addiction. What else? Overeating is an addiction. Drinking Coke or drinking unhealthy beverages is an addiction. Okay. Now, everybody, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we have evaluated ourselves. Now, we go ahead and give ourselves self-healing. Okay. So you have to figure that out. Where is the lack of hygiene? Are you not? At time, there was this reel which they showed in which somebody is biting the nails, and when they took a sample from beneath the nail, there was a lot of microorganisms in that dirt. At times, lack of hygiene could also mean that your hands, the way like we would just wash our hands like this. That's also like you have to wash your hands properly with the middle and then the thumb and all of that. So you have to sit down. That's why the observation column is given. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Now, how to find out, some of you are ready, how to find out what is this lifestyle issue, how to find out what is that issue. Well, that is the major issue that you have, okay? You either dug deep by doing self-evaluation or you just leave it at that. Okay, fine. And hygiene issue has come. So I need to contemplate where am I not following hygiene? Or if a lack of balance is there, I need to find out where am I not following a balance. If I'm doing it for somebody else, okay, I will just say you have a lack of balance. If they ask me where it is, I said that you need to sit and evaluate because that's the issue. That's a lifestyle issue. We are not going to go deeper, and it's not a counseling session. It is more a session wherein we're identifying where the gaps are, right? Okay. Yes, we have done chakra identification. All right. Now let's go ahead, everybody. Yes, hygiene issue can also be if you're in an unhealthy, unclean environment. Okay. Now let's go ahead, everybody. Now, so tomorrow we are going to learn about, I'm going to close this comment section for a second, please. Okay. Nivedita, you have to sit and analyze, okay? Because I feel lack of hygiene or lack of imbalance is something that you will get the answers like this if you observe around or if you see where it is. And if you think your pendulum is giving you an incorrect answer, then reprogram and redo it. At times, we have resistance to accept something. For example, I got stress. Okay. But I am like, I'm not stressed. But then immediately I thought, oh no, I have been stressed since few days because I have got some important deadlines to fulfill, and that has been giving me stress. So then first, if you are getting something as an issue, sit with it, contemplate. You know, traditional Reiki will not even let you know that there is an issue in your lifestyle. At least this is helping you to understand where the gap is. Now, how further the gap is, or where exactly gap is inside that you need to sit and contemplate. We are so used to getting ready-made answers that we have stopped self-reflection. Okay, so that is something that you need to do in order to be a better Reiki vessel. All right, now let's go ahead. So this is a level 2 thing which you will do post tomorrow. Okay, so basically what you do is you draw those Reiki symbols on your palms. I will be teaching you. This is going to be tomorrow, so not today. Today we're going to learn about a few symbols from here. So right now we'll go directly to the next step because Reiki level 1, we are right now on God Goddess Archangel Reiki level 1. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to, wherever I'm going to show you, to keep your hands, you're going to place your hands there. Okay. We'll give 30 seconds only since we are practicing. And while keeping your hands on those positions, you are going to say, Divine God Goddess Archangel Reiki, healing magic begins now. Okay, you keep on repeating that in your mind. So for example, the first position is your eyes. So while keeping your hands on your eyes, you're going to say, Divine God Goddess Archangel Reiki, healing magic begin now. Okay, I will tell you when to move on to the next position. Now, when you are going to do this, now tell me guys, how many of you know how does a Reiki flow is? How many of you are aware? Okay, Reiki flow feels like this. Or this is how I'm supposed to feel when I keep my hands on my parts of the body. Let me tell you, there are different types of feelings that you get when you are giving Reiki. The ones who are done Reiki level 3, Reiki level 4, please understand we are talking about God Goddess Archangel Reiki. Okay, so in that we are at level 1. All right, let me show you what all you feel when you give yourself God Goddess Archangel Reiki, especially. All right, so the first thing is many. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. The first thing is warm to hot energy. This is a very common thing which I always hear people saying. I feel warm, I feel hot, which is good if you're feeling. At times you will feel cold. You know, like you will feel like your hands are warmer, but the moment you start giving Reiki, it feels cold. Well, that is completely all right if you feel cold. Say third is you will feel nothing. Okay, you'll be like, I don't feel anything. Is Reiki even going or is Reiki not going? Trust me, it is good. All right. Next is magnetic pull or push. At times you will feel as when you keep your hand on a body part, you will feel as if energy is coming out. There's a magnetic pull, or you will feel there's a magnetic push over there as if something is pushing your hands. All right. Or something is pulling something out of the person's or your own body. This is also normal. Next is vibrations. You will literally feel a lot of vibrations as if there's a pulse going on. And you'll feel, oh my God, no, I can sense vibrations. So that is normal as well. So when you start giving Reiki to yourself or to others, the first, normally this is how the flow is. It will be low, slowly, it will reach the height. And then again, it will keep on dropping. So like a V, it will be. But it is not always the case. At times, it will happen that it will be over here, right at the top when you're giving Reiki. And then it will go down completely. Or it will, be constant. So different type, but you're not supposed to sit and analyze. Oh my God, it's warm. Oh my God, it's hot. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh my God. Don't give energy to that. Understand that when you are placing your hands, Reiki, God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki is flowing. In fact, let me tell you, after doing God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki, whenever you will go to a place which is very high in vibration, all right, like a temple, a church, a mosque, a gurudwara, you will feel your palms becoming hot, lot of energy happening. Okay. Secondly, if you go to someone, if you are talking to someone and you just place your hand on that person, suddenly you will feel a lot of Reiki energy going. Because Reiki knows, God Goddess Archangel Reiki knows where it needs to go via you, as you are a vessel. Okay. So no matter what, it will flow the way it wants to flow and how it wants to flow. Clear, everybody? Everybody clear with this? So it's Goddess, GS. Okay. Now let's go ahead, everyone. Okay, so I'll just show you how to do it. So everybody, I hope your hands, you have washed your hands. If not, you can go. Okay. One of the common questions that I have often been asked by students or by people is that, Sheetal, when Reiki is going via you, does your energy go down? No. In fact, when you keep on doing Reiki more, even if you're giving it to someone else, we're going to learn about the do's and don'ts of giving Reiki. Don't worry on that. Reiki, God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki is what? The divine God, Goddess, Archangels, and Reiki energies coming into you, and from you it's flowing, which means it's going to fill you up first, heal you first, and then it's going to heal others or heal anything which is around. Okay, so you become like this walking, talking God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki powerhouse. After practicing more and more of it, you will find that wherever you go, there is this positivity that goes there. Okay. In fact, you know, you will also find that the moment you will kind of if there's low energy, people are really very sad, you just go there, you do nothing, you sit there, suddenly everybody starts feeling good, feeling lighter. Okay, so that's the beauty of God Goddess Archangel Reiki. Now let's go back to our session. Okay, why is it doing this? Hold on, guys. Everybody with me? It is beautiful, you know. So many and not the best part about God Goddess Archangel Reiki is your skin will start glowing. Today, this is being naughty. Okay, so yeah, your skin starts glowing, your hair becomes better. In fact, if you see my old pictures and if you see me now, you're like, oh my God, you know, we can see a difference. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead. The first position is this, wherein I'm going to close the comment section. Okay. Now, this is such a powerful position when you keep your palms on your eyes, basically. Now, when you do this, Reiki goes to your third eye, to your eyes, to your cheeks, to your jaw, and you know, to your entire face. So this not only heals your eyes, it also heals your third eye chakra. Somebody was asking how to increase our intuition. So this is also very amazing method. Plus your cheeks, and you know, it's like this particular position gives Reiki to all your face and to everything on your face. So everybody, please keep your palms on your eyes, the way it's shown in the picture, and you're going to say, keep on chanting. You're going to chant, dear God, Goddess, God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, magic begins now. God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, magic begins now. Okay, keep on chanting. After 30 seconds, I'll tell you to stop. If you don't want to chant anything, just be in the energy, you can do that as well, but it helps. If thoughts are going to come in your mind, then this chanting will stop those thoughts. God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki, healing magic begins now. God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki, healing magic begins now. So, what did you feel while giving Reiki over here? What did you feel? Hot, okay. Warm, too hot, warm, calm, heat, push, heat, cold, tingling, vibrations, warm and intense energy, peaceful, vibration, blankness, cold. Warm vibrations. So, what happens is the ones who felt cold, okay, normally you will feel cold when a lot of healing is required. That's when you feel cold. Okay, so I wanted to explain this while doing the Reiki. Okay, now how to invoke, I've already explained in session number 2. Okay, now let's go ahead. All right, now let's go on to the next step, which is your ears. Everybody, please keep your hands on your ears and say, God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, healing magic begins now. God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, healing magic begins now. Your face was getting tingling feelings, amazing. We'll do this position for 30 seconds. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Back of the head. This position will give lot of God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki to your entire brain, left brain, right brain. So please keep your hands as shown in the picture. Okay, how many of you felt a lot of energy going over here? Because when I was sensing the flow, I could feel when you were doing this, there was a lot of energy going, especially on this point. Okay, lot of, it felt like there were coils like that inside your brain, and Reiki was kind of solving those coils, like how wires are entangled, and Reiki was kind of, pulling out those entangled wires. That's the kind of energy I could feel when you were giving Reiki to the back of your head. Okay, now let's go ahead. Sorry. Webs. Yeah, there was literally like spider, how the Spider-Man that way. Okay, something moving in your brain like a wave you felt. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's go ahead. Throat. Everybody, please place your hands the way it's shown in the picture. And while placing your hands, we're going to say, God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, magic begins now. You can say in your mind as well, or if you choose to skip it, you can choose to skip it as well. All right, let's go ahead now. I felt a lot of golden energy around your throat. Sorry. Now, this is where this is important, everyone, because when I was giving you attunements and when I was working on you with regards to energy, I found maximum weight over on your heart chakra. So everybody place your hands the way you can see in the picture. Sorry. So tell me, guys, how many of you felt like crying? How many of you felt emotional, crying? How many of you felt a lot of as if somebody gave you this hug? How many of you felt somebody just hugging? Yeah, being like somebody supporting you, somebody is holding you. Yeah, like a sigh of relief. So yes, your legs can be on the ground, completely okay. You're feeling happy, peaceful, flashes of green light, that's the heart chakra. Vibration, lovely, lovely, needed. Many times when you are giving self-Reiki to yourself, when you reach this position, you may end up sleeping. Okay. And it is completely all right while giving Reiki to yourself if you sleep. See, when you're giving Reiki to yourself, you should try and do not cross your legs, okay? Try and keep your legs, let them not be crossing, preferably, okay? But if you are folding your legs and sitting because that's how you feel comfortable, that's okay as well. So it's completely okay. Sit on some, on if you floor is not a great idea because floor is cold most of the times. So try and sit on something which is cushioned or a carpet. If you want to sleep and do, sleep and do, okay? All right. Okay. No, you don't have to start and do anything before we have already, okay. Why brain is tingling while giving Reiki to heart chakra? Because it's an energy, right? It's going over there. All right, let's go ahead. So yes, Shushmita, we do need to do, so last, we do need to say, if you saw session number 2, we did do there the reading of principles, offering gratitude and all. Today we are just doing the positions. And since you guys are tuned to level 1, the Reiki energy will any which way flow. All right. Okay, let's go ahead. Now below the chest, everybody keep your hands below your chest, the way it's shown in the picture. And when we are chanting God, Goddess, Archangel, Reiki, healing magic begins now. automatically it's a chant which activates the Reiki further. So right now we are just practicing the positions, all right? And that's why we are just doing it for 30 seconds. Ideally, each position should be for at least a minute. Okay, let's go to the next. On the stomach. Now here, many a times when you will place your hands on your stomach, you can literally feel your stomach growling, okay, at times, which is completely fine. Okay, when I was pregnant, I used to keep my hand a lot on my stomach, and it really helped a lot with my child. Child would sleep through the night, and we have been traveling with her since she was 9 months, and has always been a cakewalk. We take her to movies in theaters, and she sits calmly and watches the movie, or she just sleeps, or just sees her iPad. So it really is a good. So right now, all of you keep your hands on your stomach. Sorry. Let's move on to the next position, which is below the navel. Here you have to put your hand in V shape, because just the way it is shown in the picture. So below your navel in V shape, or you
Recording in
can
progress.
do that as. All right, 30 seconds done. Let's move on. Reproductive organs. So keep your hand on your root chakra. So some of you are still in the process. Completely all right. Continue. So much of yawning. Very nice. You may even feel like burping. You may feel yawning. So that's completely okay. Feeling sleepy is the most common reaction. So sneezing, completely okay. Now I'm going to tell you certain things. Okay. Can legs be crossed? Preferably no. You should ideally, there should be no crossing, avoid crossing. But if that is one position that you're so comfortable with, you're crossing your legs like in a yoga position, fine. Okay. The ones who are feeling sleepy, very good. In fact, while doing this, you will many a times in between giving self-healing, you'll go off to bed, which is okay. All right. You're feeling very fresh, like you woke up, thirsty also. Yes. So Shilpi, we just did that. Okay. So when you put your hands like this, it covers your navel on your stomach. And then when you do it with your like this in a V shape, it does cover it. There's clarity in vision. Okay, I'll answer all of that. All of your questions regarding Reiki. We have a lot of sessions remaining. Don't worry, let's continue. Okay. Your lower abdomen is relaxed and you're having periods. Okay, now shoulder, everybody keep your hands on your shoulder. Let's move on. Now we are going to give it to the back of our spine. Okay. Keep your hands the way it is shown. Now place your palms on the hip in V shape as you can see in the picture. God, so many of you have lower back pain. It relaxes us so much. Okay, now let's move on. Place your hands on your knees. Room is looking different. Okay. You're feeling pain in the navel. Now you're feeling better. Amazing. Somebody has right knee pain. Some of you have this knee pain because you're exercising in a wrong way, right? So please do exercising in a right manner is very important. It looks like somebody has pulled a muscle or something. Okay, let's go ahead. Now place your hands on your feet. We're going to give Reiki to both our feet. Sorry. So either right or left. Okay, Uma. All right. Many of you are writing, your right knee, your right ankle is giving you trouble. Okay. Please take care. Give Reiki the way it is. Yeah, both hands on the same feet. First one feet, then the other. If you are like Shidla, I would like to give Reiki at the same time to both my feet by keeping hands like that on my feet. Fine. But this is the better position to do. Should eyes be closed? Yes, when you are doing at home, like we are right now practicing, but yes, closing your eyes is a very good way of giving self-healing because you're completely there. It's like being in the moment. Now move on to the other feet. Everyone move on to the other feet. It's very relaxing, right? Feeling cold in the feet, happy, happy. Lovely. You should just place your hands. Don't push your hands as if you're pushing something. Just place your hands normally. You're feeling so grounded. How to develop patience? You know, the moment you start giving self-healing, it's like, you know, going for a soul therapy. Yes, Indira. Okay, now let's go ahead. So, everybody, we are done with all the positions. First, let me just close. Let me explain everything and then I'll open the comment section. Now, all of you just say, dear God, we have finished with our points. Dear God, Goddess Archangels, protect me and cover me in your divine shield. Okay. After this, you're supposed to draw the Chokure and Panchmukhi Hanuman Kavach. We're going to learn that Panchmukhi Hanuman Kavach tomorrow. This is level 2. So right now, just say, dear God, Goddess Archangels, protect me and cover me in divine shield. The reason we are doing this is because we are giving self-healing to ourselves, okay? So it is important to seal that energy with the divine shield of God, Goddess, and Archangels. So certain points to note. While giving self-healing, you will go to sleep. And it is okay. So suppose if you keep your hand on your heart chakra and you go to sleep and say after an hour you wake up. Okay, don't be like, oh my God, continue with the other points. Okay. Secondly, do not, when you're giving self-healing, do not wear your footwear, wear comfortable clothes, sleep. Ideally, you should sleep on bed and then give self-healing to yourself. Okay. But you know, if there is any issue because of which you cannot sleep, because of lack of space or whatever, then you can sit and give Reiki to yourself. But let your back be supported and then give Reiki, and don't cross your legs. Okay. And don't be on the floor, be on a bed or a chair. Now, as I said, since right now we are doing at level 1, so you just say the prayer, and this we can do it from tomorrow onwards. All right. And suppose if you're in a hurry and you're like, you know, like, Sheetal, I don't have that much time right now, what to do? So level 2 symbols, okay, you can draw on your palm and just give it to your 7 chakras. You learned about 7 chakras in session 2 and give it to your both knees and feet. That's it. Okay. But avoid doing it. You should do proper self-healing, 1 minute on each point. That's it. But if you are in a hurry, some Reiki is better than no Reiki. Okay, so at least do that. If 1 minute is not possible, at least give yourself 30 seconds in each position. But it is very, very important to do that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Shall we go ahead now? Everyone, shall we go ahead? Sorry. I'm going to, somebody else, are you supposed to do this daily? Well, I'm going to explain that to you. First, you know, you have to complete 21 days of self-healing. All right. That's very important. You want to talk about it after some time. All right. Or in the future sessions. But let's go ahead right now. Okay. Do take care. Yes, Umesh. Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead now. All right. So, what kind of vision are you talking about? So, I will tell you, Nivedita, yes, I try and give Reiki to myself and my family very often. And I will tell you how you can do that too. And it's very easy and very simple. Okay. You will be surprised. Like, oh my God, this is so simple. I normally do this and give Reiki to myself and my family before I go to bed. So that's the last thing I do. Lovely, Madhuri, you're experiencing violet rays coming to you. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, if that's step 5, so we have learned about step 1, step 2, step 3. We have learned all of that. Now let's go to step 5, okay, which is evaluating, checking if the treatment has helped or not. So right now we have done this only for 30 seconds. So everybody, do you remember which organ system of yours had an issue? Everybody, do you have an evaluation sheet, and do you know which organ system of yours had an issue? Okay, so now what we are going to do is we're going to check that. All right, so take a pendulum, and whichever organ system was unhealthy, we are going to ask using the pendulum, dear God Goddess Archangel, is my dash organ system healthy? So in my case, the muscular and skeletal system was unhealthy. So I'm going to ask, dear God Goddess Archangels, is my muscular and skeletal system healthy? So mine has come a yes. What about you? So now there are four scenarios that will happen. How many of you got a strong yes? The organ system, it was unhealthy before, is now strong yes or a yes? Write down in the comment section, please. So one which was unhealthy before is showing now healthy, a strong yes. Very nice, very nice. So how many of you, okay, amazing, amazing. That means your Reiki, God Goddess Archangel Reiki has worked. Good job. How many of you have got okay or neutral? First it was a strong no or a no, and now it is showing neutral. Very good. Very good. So from no or strong no, it has become okay, which is a very good sign. Very nice, Deepashri. You got strong yes for all your no's. Lovely, lovely, lovely. First it was okay, now a strong yes. Lovely. How many of you had a no before? How many of you had a strong no before, and now you have got a no? So from strong no, it has come to a no. Okay. So if you have got, earlier it was a no or a strong no, and even now it is a no or a strong no, which means more healing is required, more Reiki is required. Okay. Yes, Smita. Indra, I'm feeling so sleepy. Indra, welcome to God Goddess Archangel Reiki, sweetie. So strong no becoming a no is also very good. No remaining a no, which means you need to give more healing. All right. Clear, everybody? Clear with the organ system? Or okay, Harshi. Thank you so much. Yes, so if you got a no, or if you got an okay or a neutral, which means more healing is required. Okay. So you're at peace. I'm so happy. So Shishmita, we did the self-healing, right? So that you need to do. I'm going to do a synopsis. Don't worry, okay? All right, now look, chakra system. Okay, we're going to check the chakra system. Very nice, Gaurangi. Everybody ready? So do you remember which chakra of yours were imbalanced? Do you remember which chakra of yours were imbalanced? Okay. So please check. What you're going to do is, yes, Nitya, I'm going to teach you how to give God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki to others as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And you're going to be surprised that you will be able to give Reiki to people and yourself in so quickly. Okay. So hang out there. All right. We're going to learn more and more about, we are just on session number 3. We are still babies. Okay. All right. Now refer to point B, and we're now going to check whichever chakra was unhealthy. Has it become healthy? Kanika, have you done session number 1 and gone through it? Okay, in that I have explained. Okay. So check which chakra of yours, first which chakra of yours were unhealthy. We are going to check that chakra. Okay. Yeah. So dear God, Goddess and Archangels, whatever chakra was unhealthy, say that chakra's name and say, is that chakra healthy? Now, some of you must be wondering, Sheetal, we gave Reiki to ourselves only for 30 seconds. And is this the effect that we are seeing, which is so magical? Absolutely, yes. Imagine how more magical it is going to be if you give it for 1 whole minute. Plus, the whole week I have been working a lot on your energy. You have been attuned as well. So all that also helps. Nothing, Anita, nothing. Okay. Drink some water. Samita, I'm going to come to. Yes, because so Samita is asking that we have still not learned the symbols. Still, it is helping because we are on level 1. Level 1 does not comprise of symbols, but still Reiki flows and Reiki helps. Okay, and when you do the symbols, it becomes more amplified. Wow, Kartika, your symbols and I have all become a strong. Yes, your chakras have become a strong. Yes, 4 chakras was a strong no. Now it's a strong yes. And even yes has become a strong yes. Lovely, lovely. Now, should we move ahead from the chakra system? Should we move ahead? Yeah. Okay, just 1 week of God, Goddess, Archangel Reiki, huh? Just 1 week of this session 3. Okay. Okay. Now, next is now emotional issues. Now, emotional issues normally will not go away in like 30 seconds, and it can, but you should normally check this after 7 days, 11 days, or 21 days. Okay, because that's emotional issues are at a very deeper level. If the emotional issues are at a very superficial level, for example, say you were angry, okay, at someone, and the anger was so much that it showed up in your emotional healing. And normally you're a calm person. That's a superficial emotion for that particular day. So that particular emotion will go off in 30 seconds. But if you have undergone a trauma and sorrow, like in my case, my emotional issue was guilt, and that's around my father who passed away. So it is not going to I'm not going to snap out of it. Okay, I have been doing healing for a long time on myself, and I know it's going to take longer for me to come out of it, right? So be patient with emotional healing. So at times it will show work within 30 seconds, at times it may take a lot of time as well. Okay, so all of you, do you remember what emotional issue of yours was a concern? Do you remember that? Yes, you remember it, right? So let's check whether that has gotten healed. It normally you should not check so soon. You should check it in 7, 11, or 21 days. All right. But let's check. There's no harm to check. Okay. Dear God, Goddess, and Archangels, is dash emotion of mine healed? So mine is still going a strong no. Okay. So emotional issue does take time. Let's be realistic out here, and it's completely all right. See, it's like this. If there is a wound on your body and you do nothing about it, it will get worse and worse, right? But if you keep on taking care of it, it may not heal completely, but at least it will not go worse. That's how it works. Okay. So emotional issues take time. Let's accept it. So you know, so Meghna is writing, I'm feeling calm, but it is still showing as unhealed. Well, it has not been healed from the root. That's why it is still showing up. So guys, the ones for we are going to learn about phobia healing. The ones who are on depression medicine or therapy, or you are on any kind of medicine or therapy, continue with that. This God Goddess Archangel Reiki or any kind of treatment which is alternate to allopathy is only complementary. It is not meant to replace doctor's advice or medicine at any level. Okay. If your emotion has got healed, amazing, which is very good, you know. So it depends on how deep the emotion is. Okay, so if it is not that deep, it will get healed obviously faster. But if it is running very deep, like in my case, the guilt is running very deep. All right, so it is showing a strong, it is still showing you know, a strong this. No, it has not healed, it's completely okay. All right, okay, now let's go ahead. Lovely, Akansha. Now let's go ahead. Should we go ahead? Lovely. I'm seeing all of your, you know, so yes, you know, guilt is the most difficult emotion to heal. And especially if the person towards whom you feel guilty is not around, or there's a situation which you cannot do anything about. Oh, thank you so much, Gratitude coming towards me and from me to you. Okay. Now we are now lifestyle issue. it lifestyle issue. Now, when you want to do lifestyle issue healing, okay, it will take at least 7, 11, 20, 21 days, unless and until the effect of that lifestyle issue is not that deep. So, for example, today I am dehydrated and I got hydration issue as a concern. Since it is superficial, when I will give God Goddess Archangel Reiki, it will get rectified. But if I have a lifestyle issue, which is because of stress, right? So it may not quickly go, you know, become okay. It will take 7, 11, 21 days or even more days. All right. So let's now find out about the lifestyle issue. So everybody see column D, and whichever was your, so whatever lifestyle issue you had, check whether it has gotten reduced. So healed basically. So I don't know your emotion, just correct it and change it to lifestyle. See, outside negativity can also be if you're with somebody constantly complains, as I said before. So confusion is, if see, lifestyle issue confusion is because confusion is basically us. Let's not give credit to others for our confusion, but yeah, others can contribute to it. But at the end of the day, it is something that belongs to us, emotion wise. Yeah. Okay. Now everybody check your the heaviness in your head gone completely. Eva, I'm so happy, Anita. There was a star before it started the healing now. What exactly is a star? Isha, yes, please tell me. Write in the comment section, please. Sorry. I get so lost in you guys, when you write the comments and all, I get so lost in it. I feel, as if I am with a friend of mine, and I'm listening to you. You're feeling very little light and sleepy, very nice. I said lifestyle issue is a little difficult to heal very quickly unless it is superficial, okay, or maybe the impact is not much. Okay, mine was stress. So that's not going to come, that easy. For lifestyle, answers are mostly going to be no, because that is something which requires action as well. Okay, so you have to give yourself healing for 7, 11, 21 days and discontinue the action that you were taking. All right, that's important. So if you have a hydration issue, then you give self-healing to yourself and you check after 7, 11, or 21 days. At the same time, you drink water as well, right? But stress is now neutral. Lovely. I'm so happy to read all your comments. You're doing so well. We're going to do all the steps. We will have a revision. Okay, don't worry. Maybe in one of the support sessions, we will revise right from step number 1 to step number 5, everything at one go, just for practice. Yeah. So Shalaka is asking, so you're saying try for 7, 11, 21 days. No, I'm not saying try for 7. You have to evaluate after 7, 11, or 21 days, which means you have to give self-healing for 7, 11, 21 days and take action to correct the lifestyle issue and check if it has healed or not. Okay. So Harsh is adding sleep issues shows heal, which means the ill health that was caused because of sleep issues has gotten healed. Yeah. Okay. You feel relaxed? Lovely, lovely. So basically, whatever issue was there, that has gotten healed. If it is superficial or if it is not running that deep. Okay, now let's go ahead. Now, important note. Wait, I'll tell you. Whether it should be done in 21 days, all of that I'll tell you. Okay, I'll just close the comment section. First and foremost, God Goddess Archangel Reiki or any kind of alternate therapy is not meant to replace doctor's advice or consultation. If you are going to a doctor for any particular issue, continue with the treatment. If you feel you're feeling uncomfortable for any reason, go to the doctor. Okay. God Goddess Archangel Reiki has no side effect, negative side effect, as it is an intelligent energy, works for your higher good. So if you are feeling unwell, it is because of a pending issue, get medical assistance. All right. Then just the way you cannot discontinue allopathy, the same way, because God Goddess Archangel Reiki supplements your healing. Right. We learned about it, parasympathetic nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, right? The same way. Do not unnecessarily get into trouble because you are giving yourself God Goddess Archangel Reiki. Do not be like, oh, I have given myself Reiki. Come on, I'm going to bring love boost today. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please don't do that. Just because you're given God Goddess Archangel Reiki does not mean that gives anybody a license to act like the Fool card in tarot. Okay. God Goddess Archangel Reiki always works. Okay. It may not work the way you want it, but it will work. So for example, as I told you, when I had gone to Kashmir, and when my daughter was sick, I gave her God Goddess Archangel Reiki. I was expecting her to get healed in like a day's time, but she took 1.5 day to 2 days, I believe, to get healed. All right. So, but that was a big thing because there were other children who were sick for 5 days, so it's my expectation was that my child should get healed in 1 day, but it took 1.5 days, which is completely fine. It may not work the way you want it to work, but it always works. There is no doubt about it that it may not work. Okay. Now, before we go over here, I want to show you session number 2. So I'll just quickly recap. Okay. Step number 1, we did the invocation, like last week, we did invocation prayers and for self-healing. All right. Then we identified the problem in our physical body organ system, which is like this. Then we identified the problems in our chakra system. This is the chakra system. We identified the emotional causes, which is causing ill health in us. Today, we identified the lifestyle issue as well. All right. And then we gave healing to ourselves like this. All right. And we checked whether healing has helped or not helped us. Okay. All right. Now, some of you were asking, Shikal, how many days of healing should be done? So after tomorrow, okay, you should try and give yourself self-healing for 21 days. All right. If there is a break for 1 day or 2, it is all right, but do not take breaks. And I've shown you, I told you how you can do it quickly if you're getting late. If you cannot do it for 1 minute, at least do it for 30 seconds. All right, that's important. Now, let's go ahead to the Chokure symbol, which is very important. How many of you are with me? How many of you are with me? Chokure is everybody's favorite symbol. Okay. It's like, it's just a simple symbol. Everybody loves it. And it is like a switch. It is also called a power symbol. All right. I'm going to close the comment section. Okay. So what is Chokure symbol? All right. Or what is a power symbol? First, let's see the symbol. First, Chokure is pronounced as Chokure. It represents the power of the universe. All right. This is a traditional Reiki symbol. Now, there are 2 types of Chokure. Okay. One, which is anti-clockwise, wherein it goes straight, and then it goes in circle, anti-clockwise circle, which means it goes 6, 3, 12, 9, that way, anti-clockwise. So what this anti-clockwise Chokure does is, okay, first let me explain the entire thing, then I'll tell you what it does. So Cho means to cut, Ku means clear and penetrates, and Re means universal wisdom. So basically what it does is, it clears and penetrates. It clears whatever is not required and it replaces it with the universal wisdom or energy. Now, as I said, it's a switch to turn the Reiki energy on. Now, anti-clockwise, when you draw anti-clockwise Chokure, what it does is, it clears unwanted energy. All right. And when you draw this clockwise Chokure, what it does is, it builds and multiplies the energy. All right. So both symbols are this is anti-clockwise, this is clockwise. Both are very important when we are going to give ourselves Reiki. Okay. It's pretty simple, wherein you draw first a line like this. Okay. A horizontal line, then a vertical line, and then you go in circle. 1 circle, 2, and the other is half. Okay, pretty easy. All right, now let's go ahead. So what Chokure, what is the benefit of Chokure symbol? First, it activates all symbols. It is like a power switch of Reiki. All right. It cleanses energy as we learned. It brings about change. We all need a transformation. So since it is like this energy, it is like it goes zing, 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 it goes like that. Now how to use this symbol? You draw the symbol and say Chokure 3 times. Chokure, Chokure, Chokure. Okay. You can also visualize Chokure in your mind's eye and say it 3 times as well. All right. Now, what Chokure symbol does is it brings the universal energy into our. See, first it brings the universe energy, and this flow of energy goes and clears all our chakra system. That's what anti-clockwise Chokure does. Okay. The clockwise Chokure brings in the universal energies to heal all our chakras. All right. So that's the beauty of chakras and Chokure. Now so everybody. Okay, let me open the chat window. Everybody, do you have a pen and paper ready? Do you have a pen and paper ready? Let me open the comment section. All right. Okay. So please draw this symbol. So you have to draw the symbol and just say Chokure, Chokure 3 times and it gets invoked. Okay. Everybody take a pen and a paper and draw the symbol, and whatever paper you're going to draw in, we're going to burn that paper. Okay. So please be very careful that you're taking a plain paper. Everyone draw the symbol, a straight line. Okay. Then a vertical line. Then you go circle. One circle. Then the second circle is almost half. It's okay if the paper has got lines on it. That's completely okay. All right. So this is your homework for today. You're going to practice this symbol. Okay. Let's go. Shall we move on, guys? Shall we move on to the next symbol? See, there is no colors assigned to symbols. Okay. But it is said that Chokure is green in color. But I feel at times it can be green or purple as well. Yeah, you have to practice both clockwise and anti-clockwise today after the session, okay? And once you're practiced, you will burn the paper safely, okay? Be careful of fire. Now let's move on. Should we move on to the last symbol of the day? Yes, we have to make both the symbols clockwise. Why to burn? Because these are sacred symbols, all right? And these symbols are so sacred that they are just in the earlier traditions, they were not even written down, all right? So it's so sacred. So we're never supposed to keep it on a piece of paper. It should ideally be burned. With palm, as in on your palm? Yes, yes, yes. Is it 3 circles? See, it is 1 circle, then the second circle, and a half circle, that way. So straight, 1 circle, second circle, and then half. It depends on how you count it as a circle. So if you're out of station, carry the paper and later on when you reach home, burn it. Now let's go ahead, guys. I need a paper and pen. Hold on. The next symbol, lovely Pooja. The next symbol is a very, very important symbol. Yeah, simply burn the paper. Don't make it complicated. You don't have to stand with your paper and burn. No, okay. Just take a nice, safe paper. Do not dish a steel dish. Burn it safely without, and just throw the remains. Simple. Okay. All right. All right. Now let's go ahead, shall we? We're already finished. Okay, our time slot. Okay. Now the next symbol is very important. We have to practice, Nilakshi, to practice. Okay, I'm going to close the comment section. Karishma, we're going to do the, just hang on with me. Just let's take one session at a time. So the next symbol is very, very important. It is, when you do this symbol, you will find that the emotional healing happens at a very, very rapid rate. Now, people find Chokure very easy to do, and they are like, oh, Sheetal, Seheki, we find it a little challenging. Don't worry, I have a very simple method to learn Seheki symbol. First, let's understand the symbol. Okay. So this is the symbol, all right? The ones who are like, oh my God, that looks a little complicated. Don't worry. I'll show you how simple it is. Are you guys ready? The ones who do not know the symbol, I'll tell you how simple it's going to be. Okay, you're ready with me? All right. First, you draw an S. Okay, everybody draw an S like this. Everybody draw a S. Then you draw, yes, on the same page. Then you draw the number. Okay. Let me show you on a piece of paper. Okay, so first, draw S. Everybody draw S like this. Then you're going to draw the number 5. The tip of the last tail of the S, you will draw the number 5 like this. Okay. Then you're going to put a veil. How a bride puts a veil in her wedding. Okay. So you're going to put a veil on our lovely bride. Like this. So put a veil on the bride. Very good. Now the bride loves to hear. All right. So we're going to draw 2 ears. 1 ear and another ear. Just like Mickey Mouse. Easy. Till you play tomorrow's Honsa, Deshon, and symbol. You're going to love me more. So simple, isn't it? This is a very important symbol. Okay. Now let's go ahead. So it is pronounced as Seheki. The symbol is used for emotional and mental and emotional healing. You know, I remember first time when I saw these symbols, I was like, how do I remember them? And this is how I remember. Okay. So thank you so much for finding it easy. Now, what does Seheki means? It means earth and sky meet, or God and man become one. So basically, when earth and sky meet, that means there is unity where there is division, which means 2 energies becoming one. And when God and man becomes one, it means the blessings of God gets transferred to the man as well. Now, what are the benefits of Seheki? Okay, I'll close the comment section. First, it removes and heals emotional blockages. It brings in a lot of emotional healing. Second is it creates balance, peace, and harmony. It works on addiction. So if there's a deeper level of addiction, so you remember the lifestyle issue, which was about addiction, this symbol can help a lot. It also heals phobias. We're going to learn all of that in the future sessions. So don't be like, Sheila, what about this? What about that? If till right now you're finding the sessions very helpful and informative, we are just on session 2. So imagine how much information we are going to enjoy in the future sessions. Okay. Next, it is improves intuition, because many a times a particular emotional block can affect your intuition. For example, lack of trust can an emotion which is wherein you don't trust yourself or you're confused can cause you to not believe in your intuition. So it indirectly improves intuition as well. It heals grief to a very great extent. It is also used for, if somebody is in coma, then this is used. Okay, we're going to learn how to, don't worry. Relationship issues and conflicts also it heals. Now, this I've already completed. What does God Goddess Archangel Reiki flow feels like? Okay. Hold on. So everybody, your homework is you are going to practice Seheki and Chopre symbol, all right, on a piece of paper. Then you can keep it and burn it later, but burn it safely, all right. Tomorrow, we are going to learn the other symbols, which are very important. Tomorrow onwards, God Goddess Archangel Reiki level 2 begins, okay. We're going to learn about the Panchmukhi Hanuman symbol, which is very powerful. We're going to learn about the divine master healing symbol, which is again like healing at a different together. Okay. So yes, she. So keep on practicing, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is a very, very powerful day. And imagine you are going to learn all of this tomorrow. All right. Magical pain relief in my left calf area. I'm having this pain since few weeks. I'm so glad. Okay, quickly let me remove a card. Okay. I'm going to use my angel therapy deck. Not available in the market anymore. Okay, let's see how today's session has helped. I see a lot of healing went to your ear chakra. Sorry. When you're so Kulpreet is asking, when you're drawing the symbol, should you also recite the 3 times names if you want to? Okay. All right. So look at this. So we have got the first card, Archangel Raphael. Okay. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. This is so amazing. Isn't that amazing? All right. The next is parents. All right. Now look over here. Let's read it together. The divine truth is that eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Oh my goodness. That's so amazing. Sorry. So lovely, you know, so relatable, isn't it? At so many levels. All right. Okay. So inner child healing. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so beautiful that we use a deck and Archangel Raphael card just popped up. Okay. And it is just beautiful. It is just beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow again at 9. Practice both the symbols. You should be an expert by tomorrow in the symbols that we did today. All right, everybody, take care. Lots of love to you.
Record.